on the opening Sunday.
No, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. He's covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
8 yards.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to Connor. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. 3rd down, they need 5. As we are ready to get back underway. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
It is a big gain for Arizona. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Now Connor. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Murray will throw. He takes off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield, take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. McBride is the motion man. Murray now to throw on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Connor. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Murray now on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 9
I got high
yards
standards
to
for
go.
offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, Murray forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1 yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. And even 30 yards.
This defense is going to have to come up with some answers at halftime because they cannot allow this quarterback to just continue to have his way with them on the ground using his legs. And that's exactly what's happened so far here in the first half. And they're going to have to...
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals are on top. It's now 10-7.
Chiefs 7.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Ray going to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 15. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Dropped off for Pacheco. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Yeah, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, KC.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Cardinals' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 8. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Gotta get this to the 25. Here's third down. They put Kelsey in motion. On third down, Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one, and even 30 yards. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10.
Chiefs 14. Cardinals 10.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. McBride is the motion man. On first down, the drive begins with Connor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. The lead sits at 4, so we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
A gain of 19 yards.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale. After this, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
1st and goal, Kansas
It's been
City.
a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got his big tight end. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Chiefs are out to a 21-10 lead.
Cardinals 10.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Out of the end zone, it's DJ Dallas. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Now Murray on first down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. DJ Dallas now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. This is a give to Conner, running right. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
To throw is Murray. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brought down back at
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Murray on third down. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Cardinals. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
To the 49-yard line. Brings up second down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
They get 12 yards on that pass. It's an Arizona first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Gun, and they'll run it with Connor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made by Christian Fulton. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
Second and 7. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll step up and run. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide, and he does it here after picking up the first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Cardinals. First and 10.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Play action. It's Murray. He'll get this out to his running back. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. James Conner. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So, Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. They'll try to add 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll let Connor push it across. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Gray gonna return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Open man downfield is Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A 28-yard gain.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Chiefs.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Mahomes now on second down. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Mahomes going to throw here on first down. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Second and goal. Man in motion is Brown. On second down, Mahomes. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Bunker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Cardinals 16.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Dallas. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
The Cardinals take over.
The Cards offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. McBride is the motion man. They go play action for Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm. But now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate. And with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of
a big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. They go. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now Ryland for the extra point.
He's
got it. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 5.
The score, Chiefs 28, Cardinals 23.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the 1st half. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Ray going to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Chiefs first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
43-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Open man, right side, is Kelsey. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 45 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone, and listen, I understand that hit is coming, but guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. It's some points.
And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Loss of a yard.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cardinals 23.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Dortch now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing Murray. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
42-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Now Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. Murray now. That's caught by Harrison right side. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Harrison Jr. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. Murray looking to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the first down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Gonna work Connor in the middle here, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
16 yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
To throw is Murray. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
No gain on the play.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And he will score! Game on! Murray! Touchdown, Cardinals! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 5.
Cardinals 30.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Remigio now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pick up to 7.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Chiefs.
They put Kelsey in motion. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 14.
So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. A give here to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Whistles here with another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
at the 31-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Once again, it's Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was taken down behind.
And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with a minute 50 left in the game. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Throwing is Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Kansas City.